Good morning, friend. Welcome you to my YouTube channel, Dr.P.C.Jha. For the last 10 days, maybe because of the attack of this pollution, cough, cold, entire Delhi to be just in a situation of choking condition. Certainly, almost all the person, nearly 70% people cough. And this put on thrown here and there. Whether it is good for the health or not, I can't say for sure. But I do think it is not good for the health. Now the question here is that this type of scenario creates our growing lust, or you can say it over that in the name of the development, particularly the nation concerned. We do the thing that we needn't actually do. When habitation is actually made, maybe some colony is actually created, and established people. Certainly some system should be there. There should be proper roadways, or you can say it over that drainage, or maybe you can say it over that somewhat greenery, some park, this and that. But in most of the cases where the poverty-stricken people live, these type of things are not available there. Somehow or other, they simply purchase some gudge of land, and after that they erect it, the thing according to the very just capacity of the very pocket, the building to be constructed. It is constructed, but it has been made slum. What slum? Concrete slum. And notice out of the slum, what does actually emanate? Certainly, the situation that is thought to be just not living life, but existing somehow or other. Living life is supposed to be show that a person is comfortably just passing everything in a nice way. No complaint, nothing at all. Health is there, social, mental, as well as physical. But when the matter is the matter, particularly the person who is concerned, to the very faculty of, or you can say to the very just area of poverty-strickenness, they never bother for this. They don't know what is health, they don't know what is goodness, what is badness. They simply know how to catch hold of the very things, those are actually needful for them. This is how life should continue like that. No question, Delhi is the capital of India. Entire Delhi cannot be said to be dirty one, but basically that Delhi I reside or I just witness every day. This Delhi is not Delhi, it is dirty Delhi. This is also part of the Delhi, you will find it over that every street, everywhere. Dirt is there, dirt is there, but not you can say it over that dirt is you are converted into comfort like that. But there is a saying, when the beggars are there, when the poor are there, they don't get any choice. Their choice is actually depending on the very leaders, or you can say it on the very person. We feel pity for the very person. Sometimes at interval, maybe for the sake of vote, maybe it's for the sake of saving the, throne, maybe for the sake of saving the red carpet, people simply just make, or maybe concerned leader make some of the home and distribute among them. And after that, they simply tell it over that these things I gave to them. Now the question here is that who gives whom what? Nobody gives anything to anybody. It is the tax given on the part of the people of the nation. And out of the tax money, maybe leader feeling pity, or maybe leader feeling his, gap to be fulfilled, takes something and just gives to the very poverty-stricken. Is it the gift? Is it the donation? Or is it the welfare? The persons who are not educated, even then educated, the person who doesn't make the analysis of the situation, how can they say what is what? As a matter of fact, you, my dear public, you will have to come to the front. You will have to say it over that. Whether particular leaders whom you just vote, whether that leader is required for the very society, for the very nation, for the very state or not, you must judge it here. If you get a chance, you must dance. You remove that type of leader, because they are good for nothing for the sake of the country. They only think particularly for their self-welfare and welfare of the very family like that. They become richer, but you become poorer and poorer. And this is the fate of nearly almost all the persons in majority you can see. And is it justice? Somebody labors, and out of the labor, Somebody levers and out of that lever, we can say it about that situation is actually extracted, and that I mean to say maybe more money you can say. Person gives tax, and out of the tax, the person who are thought to be poor, who are thought to be BPL, they are actually given this thing of the privilege. Like before doing this type of thing, why is it not so? They should be given some of the work, so that so out of the work they can just get their pocket to be filled, and out of the pocket to be filling, they can just live their life properly. Gandhi told very good, it's not sure. And not to speak of Gandhi in even Japanese culture, it is thought to be so. Don't give everyday feast to the people for eating. Why don't you make the fish to be caught on the part of the people who don't know? This is how they can get fish every day. Similarly, the 10 rupee every day you shouldn't give to any person. You simply make the person know how to earn this 10 rupee. This is what Indian requires. Don't run after leaders. Let leaders run after you. And they run after you after the interval of 5 years, not every day you can see it. And when this just you make an inquiry, whatever amount was given for the development of the very area, whether they did it or not, make it exposed. This is the age of, I think, social media. Everywhere, any type of video can be made. Why don't you make the video of corruption in mass? So this corruption, the very person involved, makes the country to be eaten up like a white ant. And this is not good for this sake of nation, for the sake of leaders, for the sake of common people as a whole. Here, the person who should give the proper proportion, they are not getting it here. Is it not, I think, injustice done to the people who are really supposed to be just eligible? Somebody told one mathematician contested, but they did, that particular mathematician couldn't win the election. Just counter reply was there. If a man from ISRO is actually brought and just made contested from Bihar, he will not be actually winning the election, because mentality is there. People do not apply mind. They simply see dance, they simply see song, they simply see popularity of the people as a whole. Mathematicians are not actually very common, particular among the people. Even ISRO man is not very, I think, popular among the common man. You can see it, witness here. You see a leader not very much qualified, not very much educated, but crowd is there. A leader very qualified. He actually speaks well, but he speaks in a way, not the way, the language that is spoken on the part of the people as a whole. So crowd is not there. It not sure. Here, matter is the matter how you speak. Either matter is the matter whether you know. अब छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल was a small example. I simply tell. During that time, I had gone to Ramakrishna Mission there at Along to participate in one of the cultural debate like that along with 5 of the students. One gentleman was telling, we did not hear. वो जेंटलमैन और कोई नहीं था. उस समय राधा कृष्णन जी थे. उसके बाद जब उनसे बात किया गया तो वो देखते हैं कि उनकी जो भाषा है लोकल भाषा, आत के दूध करता था, आओ आओ बैठो दोनम तेनम दूधू दुमा, वो नहीं बोल पाता है. तब वो बताता है कि यह कैसा देश है जिसका प्राइम मिनिस्टर या प्रेसिडेंट राधा कृष्णन जी और नेहरू जी उनकी भाषा नहीं जानते हैं, और हमारे बच्चे को जो एजुकेशन दिया जाता है वो असमीज मीडियम में दिया जाता है. यह ऐसा क्यों नहीं हो सकता जिस भाषा में हमारे प्रेसिडेंट बोलते हैं, जिस भाषा में हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर बोलते हैं, उसी भाषा में हमारे बच्चे को एजुकेशन दिया जाए. तो वह जो आर के मिशन जो था उस समय असमीज मीडियम का, ये जो अरुणाचल प्रदेश के जो शिक्षा व्यवस्था थी असमीज मीडियम में, वह कन्वर्ट करके इंग्लिश में कर दिया गया, है ना. तब यहाँ पे सवाल उठता है कि आप नेता हैं तो आपकी जनता को भाषा की जानना चाहिए. आप अगर जनता है तो आपको नेता की भाषा जानना चाहिए. भाषा का मतलब केवल यही नहीं होता है कि वह हिंदी या इंग्लिश बोलता है. भाषा का मतलब वो अपने आँख से क्या बोलता है, अपने बॉडी लैंग्वेज से क्या बोलता है, आपसे कैसा व्यवहार करता है. आपने उसे वोट दिया, कभी वो आपको पहचानता है या नहीं पहचानता है. अगर वो पढ़ा लिखा है या थोड़ा भी उसमें सहृदयता नहीं है, उस तरह के लोगों को निकाल के फेंकिए. वैसे लोगों की देश की ज़रूरत नहीं है. और हमने बताया नहीं कि हमारे लाइफ का टैग लाइन है, जो भरा नहीं है भावों से, बहती जिसमें रसधार नहीं, वह हृदय नहीं है, पत्थर है जिसमें स्वदेश का प्यार नहीं. दूसरा यह भी है, कायर न बनो वीर बनो, देश के लालो, इस मुर्द पड़ी जात को तुम फिर से कमा लो. और एक सपना हमने देख रखा है, मैं इसे फिर से रिपीट करता हूँ. हर हाथ को काम हो, चेहरे पे मुस्कान हो, पॉकेट में दाम हो, खरीद कर खाने का स्वाभिमान हो, संविधान का ज्ञान हो ताकि नेता आपको ठगे नहीं. हंसता खेलता मुस्काता फूलता फलता हिंदुस्तान हो. This much. Thank you. Thank you very much.